Hello internet folk, I hope you're doing well today. Let me know down in the comments. Let's start with the name, DSLR. What does that stand for? Digital Single Lens Reflex. What on earth does that mean? It comes from the film camera days, when they were called SLRs, or Single Lens Reflex. They use a mirror and prism system to reflect light from the lens into the viewfinder, allowing the photographer to preview the shot and composition before taking the picture. The mirror will flip out of the way after the shutter button is pressed. The split second that the mirror flips up, the light will be exposed to the sensor, which will convert that information into a digital file. Critical components of a DSLR. The sensor is a light-sensitive chip that is made up of millions of tiny pixels. Each pixel is responsible for capturing a tiny portion of the image. The combination of all of these pixels result in the creation of the photograph. Most of the cameras that I and my subscribers will use will be an interchangeable lens. One of the main advantages of a DSLR camera is the ability to change lenses. Each lens has a different purpose, such as a wide-angle lens, like this 24mm, or a telephoto lens, which allows you to zoom in, quite reminiscent to a telescope. By swapping these lenses, the photographer can have a lot more creativity with the images that they are creating. Another advantage of DSLRs is their higher image quality. Because of the sensor is so much bigger than that's found inside of a smartphone or a point-and-shoot camera, DSLRs are able to capture much more sharp, crisp, less noisy pictures than the aforementioned smartphones and point-and-shoots. DSLRs also have a wider range of controls that you can do, such as ISO, shutter speed, and aperture. If all of that is confusing to you, I've done a video about camera basics. You can watch it right here. DSLR cameras also have that all-important D, which stands for digital, as we mentioned earlier, meaning that you can take hundreds or even thousands of pictures before having to change the film or SD card in our case. On this camera, with a mid-range size SD card, I can take thousands of pictures, unlike the pesky old film cameras. I'm currently working on a review for the Minolta film camera. It's coming out soon. Stay tuned for that. But since we brought up the film cameras, let's talk about the difference between the two, so we can better understand how DSLRs actually work. Because, you know, that's the title, and I don't want to clickbait you guys. When you press the shutter button, the mirror lifts up, exposing the sensor to the photons that are coming into the lens. The sensor then converts those photons into digital information and reconstructs it into a representation of what you are seeing, as close as the camera manufacturer can get. Shutter speed. Aperture is how wide those blades in the lens open and close. ISO refers to how sensitive your sensor is to light. I am looking into my next camera, and it is either going to be between the Red Komodo or the Canon C70. I'm currently making a comparison list and subsequent video. If you are interested in that, subscribe down below. I love making videos and reviewing cameras. So Canon, Red, if you're watching, hook me up. That is the end of the video today. I hope that you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday morning.